So you're moving to Warrensburg or you're PCSing to Whiteman Air Force Base and you want to live in Centerview. Where's Centerview?
Not too far from Warrensburg.
Yeah, we can help you with that. Today, friends, we are doing a tour of Centerview, Missouri. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe right down below because we make a new video every week. You're going to want to get notified. And if you're moving here, if you're PCSing to Whiteman Air Force Base, give us a call. Our contact number is right down there. We're the next door agents and we would love to talk to you. Okay, moving on. Today, I'm Eva, this is Victoria. We are part of the Next Door Agents crew, and we are talking about Centerview, Missouri.
Not too far, right out of Warrensburg, about 10-15 minutes. A little bit more wide open spaces if you want to be away from Warrensburg a little bit, a little bit closer to the city. We got you.
Exactly. Yeah, because right now, if you want to live a little bit in the country and you don't want to be so close to your neighbors, a good option is Centerview, which, as Victoria said, is between 10 and 15 minutes outside of Warrensburg. It's actually a giant area, which we'll show you on the Google Maps later.
It's oddly shaped, but it's bigger than you would think because of the shape.
Centerview is a very interesting area because there's the teeny downtown. So there's some pros and cons of Centerview. Right. So a big con is there is no downtown. We have some footage of the downtown. It is basically just one street, and unfortunately the downtown Centerview area is not pretty. I think in probably 10 years it could be.
Well, you know what I noticed driving around? Some homes are getting restored. There's some we have some footage of some buildings at downtown, brick buildings that look like they are undergoing some renovation.
Yeah, it's up and coming. A lot of up and coming in the future. You can definitely, if you want to live in the downtown Centerview area, you can get a steal of a deal on a house. Let me put it that way.
Home.
A historic home. But for the most part, Centerview is you're going to find farmers, you're going to find people who
a lot of land
live on 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 acres. So it's very interesting to sell houses in Centerview, which I've done quite a bit of, because you have anything from a $250,000, $300,000 house, which is usually the price tag is between $300,000 and $400,000, all the way up to $1 million because it comes with 100 acres. So it differs. Another very interesting thing is the school district.
It's part of Warrensburg.
Yeah. So my sister lives in Warrensburg, but where she lives, she's in the Centerview School District. And my brother lives in Holton, but he's in the Centerview School District. So there's people from all over. It's a wonderful school. It's a small school.
I hear that. A lot of people love, and they're even finding a home because they want to be in Warrensburg, close, so they can live in Warrensburg and be part of that Centerview School District.
Yeah, it's an amazing school district. So great school. Though honestly, Warrensburg, Higginsville, Holden all have great school districts. So it just depends on if you want a larger school or a smaller school. So let's move on to the Google Map tour so you guys can see where is this town. Here we go now. So just to give you an idea of where things are, here is Warrensburg. So this is the main Warrensburg area. Here's Whiteman Air Force Base. Here,
a drive if you're heading straight.
Yeah, and that is a really good point. It's further. So here is the little downtown area of Centerview. Here is the school, Crestridge Elementary, and there's the elementary school, then there's the middle school and high school. But this entire district area is Centerview.
We told you it was an odd shape.
It's not. It is. It's an odd shape and it's giant. It's really, really big. So for example, like you could live down here and go to the Centerview School District. You could live up here and go to the Centerview School District. My sister lives over here and her kids go to Centerview School District. So it's just very interesting. Depending upon how far away you are from Knob, you can be, if you're say right around here, this is just a straight shot. You're about add 10 minutes on to your drive.
It's a highway. It's not going to take you much longer. There's not going to be traffic.
But if you're down here, you're adding quite a bit on because you're taking basically gravel or dirt roads halfway there. So it just kind of depends. Again, here's that weird boundary. Let's look at some houses that are currently for sale in Centerview so you can kind of get an idea. For example, here is 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,800 square feet. It's listed at $379. I bet when we click on it, we're going to see it comes with 3 acres. Brand new construction build. So it's one of those, weird they don't have a picture of the front of it, huh? It's like, pictures, the garage. Oh, there it is. So standard, beautiful ranch style home on 3 acres. You're gonna pay mid 300, and that's pretty.
But you will have no neighbors. Maybe some cows.
This is very common. You see a property that's older and it has a lot of outbuildings.
Do you need a couple barns, some workshops?
Right. 2.5 acres. You have 3-bed, 2-bath, 3,700 square feet, and you get all these things with it. You got some barns, you got some sheds, you got some outbuildings, you got some workshops. So standard.
A man's gonna need all this for. I need a workshop, and you need a big tractor in one of these. And
cute little house with a front porch. There's also, these all look like, there's a new construction home. There's more of a manufactured home. And then there are some very beautiful large homes. Like this is out in Centerview, 4-bedroom, 5-bath. 3,000 square feet. It's on 10.5 acres, built about 20 years ago. And you could not find.
Oh, look how beautiful they are.
So pretty. This is cheaper than Warrensburg. If you had a house that was this large, this new, and on 10.5 acres in Warrensburg, I mean, it needs a little bit of updating, but it's just beautiful. This would be a couple $100,000 more expensive. Great property though. So look at a couple others. There's a lot of there's some auctions, but
options in Centerview, I'm noticing.
There's not. There's never a lot of property just because you don't have a lot of people moving from that. So you do have just land too. So for example, here's a 30-acre lot for $330K. There's a 325-acre lot. And then there's also some new development coming to the area. So you can just build a lot or buy a lot for $70K and then have a house built. So there is some land available.
But yeah, if you're interested in just buying land and building, you can move out to Centerview and
yeah, I will say, so we are going to go in, we'll look at that downtown, because I know we talked about how the whole downtown Centerview is a fixer-upper.
Yeah,
put it that way.
If you're moving to Centerview, you're not looking for a city life, so you're not going to miss the downtown. You're moving to Centerview because you want land, you want quiet, and you want maybe not know your neighbors.
Yeah, you're able to drive to either Warrensburg or Lee Summit or Kansas City if you want to do shopping. But see, so here's the downtown area, and you do have some of these really old, cute homes that people have taken really good care of. They're fixed up, and then you keep going, and there just isn't a lot there. There are some smaller homes, there are some mobile homes, and there are some homes that need a little love, but then there are some just really cute, really pretty homes. So it's a very quaint.
It depends. Yeah. Are you looking for a fixer-upper, or are you looking for something out a little more on the outskirts with some land? I mean, there's a little bit of everything here.
Yeah.
Minus the city.
Yeah.
If you want quiet and you want wide open spaces, this is probably.
Yep. And I mean, I've done a clicking for about, a minute, and this is the extent of downtown Centerview. And we're done.
We'll eventually get to some railroads. And then that's about the highlight of the downtown.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. So we're done with the computer tour anyway. So let's go on our other camera view and finish talking about this town. And we're back. Okay, so as you guys could see from that Google Map tour and also the driving footage that we have, there's just
not a lot.
And that's not a bad thing.
Some people don't want a lot.
Exactly. I know that eventually once my kids are grown and they're in college and out of the house, I'm probably going to move out of the neighborhood. I'm going to find 30 or 40 acres of woods and plop a house down in the middle.
You're going to have some fun animals, I bet.
Yeah,
some
I am.
Highland cows or something.
So I don't want a bunch of cows, but I will take 2 fluffy Highland mini cows.
Aren't those so stinking cute?
They will be pets, and my husband will hate it.
I bet you there's some Highland cows in Centerview.
I bet. So if you're looking for something that just has a little more space and you have a price tag they're usually between $300K all the way up to $550, $600K. You want to maybe someplace that you're going to stay for a little while. Because I will always say this, in terms of buying a property, and if you're PCSing to Whiteman and you're only going to be around for a couple years, Centerview might not be your best bet, because if you have a big property with a whole lot of land and a high price tag, you don't have as many buyers.
That's true.
So that is something to think about.
Exactly. It's hard to make that big of a move and buy that much of land and all that's,
all that's
What are you
with
gonna
it.
do when you move and you gotta sell these cows?
You pry those cows out of my dead cold hands.
I feel like a lot of these properties have been passed down and they've been in the family forever, so there's never a lot available.
Yes, exactly. So it's one of those things where it may not fit perfectly for that situation, but if you know you're going to be here for a while, it could be perfect for you.
Yep,
So,
if you're separating from the military and you're ready to put down some roots in Centerview, we will find you the perfect spot.
exactly. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope that it's helped. And if you have any questions, you got our contact information, reach out. We love talking to people. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notified because we make a video every week. And we will talk to you next time.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.